Valley Burner Festival.
Got cash for winners.
Dig the trails. Boys, a downslope in there.
30cm hump, you'd want at least 3 metres in between.
We've got another Jib crew member. And fair play. Sheeted up.
Good track.
Hello every person what watches Pinned and That. We've been coming out to where the Valley Burner Festival is going to be held. As one of the sponsors, I decided one thing we can do to really get involved is dig the trails. So we've been working on a new trail and I've come up tonight. It's not finished yet, but I want to show you what we've done. Come with me. Right then folks, so while the chaps are here fitting a special new gate for you all, I'm going to walk you through the track and show you what we've got so far. Come on in. Come for a walk. All this was super off camber, so we've had to do loads and loads of scraping back. So you scrape back from the high side down onto the low side. I think the odd bit here and there like that where we'll have to build it up a bit, but the only way you find out is by riding it. So into this lovely corner that Todd and the rest of the Jib crew boys made. This is where it gets steeper. Really nice berm, holds really well. Now we've got 2 lines. I think the inside's definitely faster, but steeper and riskier there. Or we've got the outside line. Again, very off camber. This has all been done by hand, mostly by Mattocks. Best digging tool you can have. And a bit of a timber in here. This isn't forestry land, so no one can tell us off for using timber, which is lovely. Now it's sort of a little bit uphill here, but you carry so much speed from that berm that you can carry your speed really well. I mean, my e-bike's over the motor speed here anyway. Slight bit of uphill at the end of that straight, and then you're straight into these quite techie corners actually. Steep down there, beautiful catch berm. Now you've got a choice here. You can't really see it very well from the phone. Maybe if I go down here, where Ian is. So down there, then you've got like a slight bit of a jump, or you can just ride it. And the boys are downslope in there. And then very off camber routes there, but you should, if you do it quick enough, should hit this section quite nicely and kind of float over this and then catch yourself in that berm there. And we have a couple more little takeoff ramps there and there. Catch berm, kind of, a bit more flat, and down here. And it's techie there. Get some super speed into the stream, and then down there we're going to drag that soil down into a decent long berm that'll catch you, ready for the bit where we need the digger. So just walking back up the track, doing the odd little bits changes with the Mattock. These things are mega. You can get them from loads of hardware stock, like shops, for 15 quid. I think they're on the other track now, doing a bit more digging. Obviously this is the second video I've done from here. If you want to see the other tracks, check out this video here, and you can see what else you'll be riding if you come and do this Valley Burner. Digger man is here. What are you thinking?
What am I thinking? Yeah, I think it'd be good.
What are you thinking about these top bits? What can we do?
I think we'll space the humps out a bit more so you can get a good few bike lengths in between so they don't fire you off.
What's the rule of thumb? You had a rule of thumb you were telling me.
Yeah, roughly like for rollers, if you've got like, it's a 1 to 10, so say you've got a 30cm hump, you'd want at least 3 metres in between the peaks.
Yeah.
But that's more like pump tracky stuff. I think for like big bikes, you probably want a little bit more again. So if we go for 5 metres in between these instead of what we've got at the minute, which is like 2 or 3, then I think that'll make it.
Yeah, because that's going to be like quite high speed coming from there, and then you got these too close together.
Yeah.
So open section first, into the wood, over there.
Let's see how far we get on.
So Waldoos is up there on the digger. We're back in the track, the top bit here where it's kind of falling away a bit. Just put a bit of crap there. And we are building it up. We've got another Jib crew member come along, fresh new Jib crew member, Mr. Noski.
Oh, yeah. Third fastest juvenile in the nation, man.
Yeah, how'd you get, was that third at Llangollen?
Yeah, third at Llangollen.
And you're only like 2 foot tall. Stand next to Todd. Oh my God. Bloody freak, mate. We are about 3/4 of an hour in now. Let's see what Doos has done in 3/4 of an hour. So good on a digger, it's annoying. I work with him. So there you go, we've got taking that lump away and he's turning it into this. Tracking up it, and then he's like smoothing it with the bucket, like polishing it, and that will fire you off into there. Happy as a pig in shit when he's on the digger. Do a digger handshake. Hello, Mr. Digger.
Oh, boulder. Sharp. Come here, man. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Pretty digger.
So I've just come up after a day on a digger, and fair play. This is what he's done in, how long do you reckon? 5 hours? 4 hours?
We started about 9ish, didn't we?
Yeah.
What was it, about 3 o'clock? It's sub-optimal soil.
So you can see what he's done now. You've got options of either pumping through it, or you can pull and do a double, then another double, or a double and 2 singles. Bear in mind we haven't touched this with any hand tools yet. And into this lovely left-hander. Obviously that needs sorting out. Lovely right-hander. Bloody hell, I wish I was as good as him on a digger. And bit of a roller, or a jump if you are a lot better than me. We've got a left-right berm, beautifully made, and then you're into the field, into the woodland, should I say. Yo, back again. We are midweek. I think there's a month to go till this is happening. I've been on the digger. It's quite hard to film it because I'm so busy doing it and working and trying to get everything in. But I'll switch the camera now. So we've got a nice 3-tonner I've been using. And now we left it up the track where I finished doing all the track. Well, I didn't finish it, but I finished the basic shaping. And I've been coming back down this time and just literally smoothing it off a load better so that the lads don't have much to do with the hand tools. What are you thinking? How you
Sharp.
Hey? Well, all I've done is shaped it roughly so you can finish it off with hand tools.
That looks good, man.
You see here, just a few bits like that you'll have to do where I'm turning the digger around.
Yeah,
I'm not a digger driver.
Nice berm go here, mate.
So we got how I got the digger through this this gap here. I don't know. Thought I was going to end up in the stream. Got a nice. I just piled the soil up here, and the lads have put in some berms together. You can see I took it right up there to the stream crossing. Let's see how they got on with the berm on the stream crossing. So, Llanfyllin, I've got a trial going on here this weekend, which is like a month before this event, if you know what I mean. And here it is. This is where they built, it's not so much a berm or a bank. Looks fantastic. Let's have a look from when you hit it. So that's where you'll go down and you'll hit that at a good rate of knots, and that will hold you lovely. This is the best bit of building a trail, where you're doing all the finishing. That's it, I got the machine out. There she is over there, ready for him to, his mate to collect. Bit of a mission getting it down here. Move that big stump out of the way, and that's going to be, for those who want to do it, a little jump into a downslope here. So I've got a load more hand shaping to do, which we'll all do next week. Probably do it in one evening here, and then this track is pretty much finished. Hey guys, how's it going? We are here again. This is like 3 weeks after our last visit, and I've got behind me Stan and I got Daniel. They come to help with the digging. All the digger work is done, and now it's just a matter of us going down the track. We are calling Jib Track and shaping it up with shovels and spades and mattocks, etc. So let's get to work after having a donut. Oh, donut. So all the berms and jumps out in the field have been sheeted up, and some bits over there to keep the sheep off. All will be good. And then down here we have the entrance, and it's all looking really good. So we're going to go down to the stream crossing and just do a bit of shaping. So this stuff's all holding up really well, and haven't really got much regrowth, have we? That needs chopping out. Look at that, it's actually compressed in really well, hasn't it, all the berms?
This corner's going to be such compression when he hits at speed now.
We're also doing the rounds when we're coming down and looking for bits like this that we'll chop off. These sprigs, don't want any of them. Anything where someone could lose control, and you don't want that in your face. That's the badger. So all that stuff's looking really good. And then you get to here and you've got this berm which is hardened up loads, fires you here. Now there's a slight uphill here, but you'll be carrying some fair speed. And over there where the boys are is the first jump that we need to shape, because that's literally just shaped by the digger. Sorry about the camera wiggle while I'm walking. So we need to get the transition of that right. Do you think that's a bit sharp at the moment, or all right?
Nah, probably a little bit sharp, but I'm going to get rid of all of the...
Get rid of these brambles and
rocks and the sticks and stuff out of the lip.
So this stuff's too dry. We're not getting any compaction, but being a farm, there's bits and pieces knocking about and a bit of horrible water. Try and get it wet.
Now we can get some shaping on it.
What are you thinking, Daniel? Better transition, a lot more mellow.
Yeah, man.
Bit of wet, bit of dry, and then the down slope. It's only 8 foot long, it's nothing massive. Nice long down slope. We haven't gone to town on the down slope because at the end of the day it's a mountain bike track, not a pump track.
Yeah, Jibbers.
Next feature after that we've just been doing, about 50 foot afterwards, is this. And it has got, it's got quite a kick to it. I don't think it's that bad, but then probably 35 foot afterwards, there's quite a kicky one there. So we're wondering about whether this is too steep. But Daniel's going to have a go for us in a bit. Daniel's going to have a go now, because he's not going to hit that table because it's a bit wet at the moment on the upslope. I just want to see what that's like and what this is like. First run in, is he going to do the table? I don't think so. No, it's too wet still. Look at that. What are you thinking?
I think it's sick.
What's the first lump like? Is it too kicky or is it all right?
I reckon it'll just need the top taken off it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it'll be sound.
That's that one there.
And then
this one here. You looked good on that, and
yeah.
You got the down slope there.
Yeah, it's quite nice. And, yeah, good track.
Is that a better shape, you reckon, Daniel?
Yeah, man.
Oh, someone's done that before.
No, I've never water jumped before.
So next feature is this. It's got that on the back side. I just put them in because I don't think I'm going to just put a bit of soil over it so it's rollable. It is rollable, it is, but and then sort of 5 foot down, we've got a down slope. So drag some of that soil onto there. So I have made it a bit wider and we've got a bit of a back on it now. Daniel's about to have a go. Nice. Is that the first time you've ridden it, sort of?
Yeah, man, the whole thing.
So you're the first person who's ridden the bottom bit since it's been done properly. How pedally is it?
It's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Like, down there, I rolled down there before.
Yeah.
Without any pedals, I just rolled down to the bottom.
Okay, sound.
So,
chucked a bit of dry on there now and over the wet, patted it in. Test pilot Daniel is on it.
we'll give it a go.
Here he is, Daniel, first attempt at the jump. He's going from up there, so he's got some pace. Let's see if it's clearable. Oh yes. Berm here, had to go back over it with the digger, so we're just sorting this out. Very dusty, but we're in for about a week of rain. As long as we shape this block ready, the rain should harden it up. Final pat down before the race, and we're on. First of all, who have you got here? Who's turning up and exactly what's going on?
On the day or tonight?
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Well, tonight obviously we've got the Jib crew and Pin TV. On the day we have Marin, we have J-Tech. J-Tech are going to be here, but they're also not just going to be here. They're going to do a workshop in the evening on suspension setup. So that's going to be pretty cool. We'll have rock guards. We'll have Pin TV. We'll have Trailhead. So there's a real local vibe. As you can see from behind me, the work that everybody's put in is just been incredible.
In Visiframe?
In Visiframe, I'm not sure if they'll be here on the day.
But you got
they've
prizes.
So
let us know about the prizes, because there's really good prizes, isn't there?
Well, we've got cash for winners. We have 30 Fenwicks kits.
Wow.
We've got something like 30 tees from Goodyear and Stan's No Tubes.
Yeah.
We have
some
kits. POC helmets.
Yeah.
£1,000 worth of POC helmets. We've got some Invisiframe kits. And as I said, we've got some cash. We've also got trophies that have been kindly designed and made by Marin. We've got some great medals from Unite as well.
Yeah.
So I think
Pin TV stickers, I mean, they're like 10 grand
stickers.
each.
So each rider, irrelevant whether you're successful or not on the day, we're going to give you a nice goodie bag.
Like a nice welcome pack.
Yeah.
And what about nighttime stuff?
In the goodie bags there'll be beef jerky, there'll be an adrenaline ale from a local brewery that we work with called Stonehouse. There'll be stickers, there'll be a Trailhead mudguard.
Yeah.
So it'll be a real nice bag, and then in the evening we will finish with the dual slalom, and then there's a local guy doing cover stuff. He'll just be doing cover stuff with his guitar.
Yeah.
There'll be a bar here. And obviously camping as well, so loads sort of going on really. And then we wake up fresh, hopefully not with a thick head, for the Sunday morning to go straight into the Gravity Enduro.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2022 course preview of the track for the 2022 Valley Burner event. I'm riding the track Jib Track, which in your race run will start further up in the field with some burns and some rollers. This track will be perfect your first ever mountain bike race, as it's fun and got some really nice well built features on it, such as that tabletop there. Everything on this track is rollable. There are boys grafting away, getting this track ready for you, and it comes and ends in this stream. Oh.
We even have water source right next to the track for all the patting down and hardening up. We come back to the tabletop, haven't we, to give it a bit more of a kick. We have revamped it again, a bit more of a kick. Let's see how it goes.
Go on, Gibbons.
Yo. Happy with that now?
Yeah, man, it's way better now. It's
Get
longer.
the Gibbo seal of approval.
Give it another go.
Now when you want soil, you don't mess about here. Berm for the bottom of the other track that comes out there is going to go in there, so it takes you around here, down there, and that's the finish where the field's going to be. So good when you can work somewhere like this and you haven't got to mess about. Proper bit of machinery doing stuff. Whoa!
Jib's doing a bit of digger shape here. Knows what he's doing. Obviously this will be shaped by hand, but just getting the rough bit in.
No end to my talents.
Big berms going in as well. Got it all up Valley Burner.
So that's it, guys, we are done here. I'm going to leave the rest for your imagination and for hopefully when you get here to ride the Valley Burner 23rd, 24th of July. It'd be awesome to have you along. The racing is going to be ace. I want you to come and try our tracks and the other two tracks. Give us a comment, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. See you when you're here. Keep it pinned.